She cocked her hand back and she grabbed my kizak and she squeezed it. Now with my stuff in her hand, she say, oh. What the hell do you mean, oh? We only say, oh, when something is embarrassing. Well, I'm humiliated.
She say it be hurting, hit her cervix, I'm damaging. Had her on her back, I made her tap like she's a rat.
Alright man, now today I am about to be talking about the time in which this girl completely humiliated the living hell out of me in elementary school / middle school. Let's go ahead and get into the video. Bye-bye. During elementary school / middle school, we had something called a splash party. And what this is, man, just think of it as a pool party. Alright, now this particular splash party was scheduled to happen on a Friday, but let's go ahead fast forward to Thursday, big bad. So listen, on Thursday, everybody was amped, everybody was hype as hell. Now me and my squad was even having debates, you know what I'm saying? We like, look, who you think go have the fattest in this splash party? You know what I'm saying? Who you think go have the biggest baby feeders, man? Now, after school Thursday, man, I was hyped as all living hell, big bad. I went straight to the barbershop, man, and I got a crispy KFC chicken lined up, big bad. And before I went to sleep, I did 100 sit-ups, 100 push-ups, and I did 25 jumping jacks. Listen, you not a real one if you did some type of workout the night before an event, thinking it was gonna do something, but it really don't. So that next morning, I was feeling excellent, big bad. You know what I'm saying? I grabbed me something to eat, man. I grabbed the shower and I made sure I packed my fresh ass Sean John swim trunks, man. I was ready, big bad. So let's go ahead fast diddly ass forward to 7th hour, big bad. Now listen, how it was, man, it was me and my man's Matt. Now we were extremely popular during this time, right? So everybody pretty much waited on us and we all was gonna walk down to the splash party together. Now how the splash party was set up, it was these double doors before you actually got to the gymnasium. And there's always someone right there. They have a bucket and they collected money for you to get in. So me, my man's Matt, we paid and the rest of our goons paid, and we in the locker room, we amp. You know what I'm saying? We up there playing Boosie Badass Wipe Me Down. Now listen, familia, I am not trying to offend nobody when I say this. It was this one boy, he was a little flamboyant, but he was the cool flamboyant because he still interacted with us, but at the same time he was hanging with most of the girls. And the pro about that is we got like all of the tea about them. He like, look, listen, check this out. Y'all did not hear this from me, but apparently the girls has created a game called Squeeze. Now let me tell you how this originated. You know what I'm saying? They pretty much kind of bit off us a little bit because we created a game called Taps. And what that is, man, you would pretty much just walk around and you would just smack girls on the butt. Didn't matter if they was in a relationship or not. You could still smack them on the butt. That's how the game goes. Even the boyfriends didn't get mad. You know what I'm saying? Because they was smacking other girls on the ass. So I was a little bit confused. I got my hand on the locker. I'm like, what they supposed to do? Squeeze our butt or something? I ain't with that. Now the flamboyant dude, he like, no, listen. What Squeeze is, they gonna be squeezing y'all little things. They gonna be doing what? Now it was a long, awkward silence in the locker room. And all of a sudden, all you hear a group of dudes in the corner. Oh yeah! So they was excited. Me on the other hand, I'm not gonna cap. I'm gonna keep it 100. I was worried like a motherfucker. Cause I'm like, listen, I know what I was in possession of, and it wasn't a huge weapon. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no shotgun. I had like a little 4.5. You know what I'm saying? I was not packing during that time. Hell, it was elementary school, middle school. I am worried as hell, familia. I'm not packing during this time. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm gonna keep it cut. And first of all, you shouldn't be packing in elementary. Middle school like that, it shouldn't work like that. If you are packing in elementary / middle school, there is something wrong with you. You shouldn't be in this grade because 10 times out of 10 you fail. Now let me tell you how the locker room was set up. You had the lockers, you had the showers, and if you go out, you make a right, that's where the doors is at, and it leads to the pool area. So of course, me and my man's Matt, we was the main leaders. We walk out and everybody walk out behind us. So as I'm walking, it was this girl, she did a motion to me like these. I kid y'all not, she did just like this. Wait, hold on! You a little barbaric there, ain't you, big baby? Now listen, as I was about to get ready to take my seat, it was this girl named Dee. I sat right next to her, and she was so cool, you know what I'm saying? She was actually like one of my friends for real, but this day, I don't know what it is. It's like, she said the friend zone. She like, look, Nigel, I'm not even gonna cap with you, you know what I'm saying? We got a game called Squeeze Out, and best believe I'm participating. You doing what? Now this is what pretty much, you know what I'm saying, heightened my embarrassment even just like a tad bit more, because she said, now listen, me and the girls, we was having a conversation in the locker room, and we honestly think you got the biggest dick. Yo, y'all hypothesis is about to be wrong like a motherfucker. So the gym teacher begins to read out the rules for the splash party. They say no running, no fighting, no going in the deep end if you can't swim, and of course no horse playing. I wanted to grab the mic and say this, Familia. Okay, listen, one more fifth rule for all the ladies in the build. Don't play with me because I don't have a horse kizak, so please do not grab it, Big Bad. As soon as the whistle blows, the music start playing, and that's when the splash party began. To the window, to the wall, to the wall. I hope they don't grab my schlong, cause I got a look in little balls. So I slowly put my one foot in the water. I put my left foot in the water, and I slowly slide inside the water. Now, it is like a Vietnam War, because all I see is just dudes just, bro, they are getting hit up by these females. They just getting gripped left to right. All I see is my fallen soldiers just floating, just falling. Now, Familia, you know how you lean like on the edge of the pool? I got my back turned like these, you know what I'm saying? And I got my hands like on the edge of the pool, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just bouncing like these, just bouncing to the music, trying to vibe out. All right, Familia, so as I'm bouncing on the side, I'm thinking to myself like, look, should I go to the bathroom real quick, you know what I'm saying, and just twirl this little motherfucker so it can get hard or something? Because I'm small right now, Big Bad. So I pick my right foot up, bow, smack it on the base of the pool, push myself up, and I walk smooth to the bathroom. I go inside the stall, I lock it, and I'm just thinking about it like, do I really want to do this in school? Do I really want to twirl this little motherfucker? I'm like, you know what, let me go ahead and twirl this little motherfucker. So I twirl it and I'm doing my thing, you know what I'm saying? Ha, ha, ha. I give it like good 6 twirls, Familia. I'm just fire. Like some type of jump rope double dutch type shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm double dutching my little kids off. So I finally got it to where I want to be. All of a sudden I heard the janitor walk in. I'm like, oh, you know what I'm saying? I hear him sweeping up, you know what I'm saying, whistling and shit. So I'm like, yo, let me go ahead and bust up out of here. So I walk out and my stuff is smart. You know what I'm saying? It's not too small, it's not too hard, but it's just right. You know what I'm saying? So if any female think I'm on soft, but I'm really semi hard. You know what I'm saying? The thing is, girls really wasn't paying attention, because they was pretty much grabbing on other people they was occupied. So I'm like, yo, y'all need to hurry up before this go down again. Now, Familia, look, I'm not trying to body shame nobody, but it was this big girl. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like a Rasputia type. You feel me? She walked out of the girls' locker room, and I'm not trying to body shame, but she should not been wearing a 2-piece that day. She shouldn't been wearing a 2-piece that day, Familia. You know what I'm saying? It looks like... Y'all know how you process meat, right? You know how they spin it through the thing? The meat, the stomach, was just slowly just coming out of the soup. It was like too much fruit that was busting out of a fruit basket. It was disgusting. I was completely turned off, and I got soft. The girl D, she coming for me. She like, yeah, I'm coming for you next, right? So when she tries to grab me, I kind of matrix her arm and I kind of spin her around and I'm smacking her on her butt to play it off. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a defense mechanism. So after I ring around the rosy, her Big Five, I managed to break free and I swim down to the deep end. So as I get to the deep end, I'm like, listen, I'm not about to twirl it down here because like I'm too much in the open. People gonna see what I'm doing. So I finally turn around because what I like to do when I swim, I like to push off the wall and I like to, you know what I'm saying, I like to swim. So as I'm about to get ready to push, it's this one shorty. She comes up out of the water like on some Jaws type shit. She cock her hand back and she grab my kizak and she squeeze it. Now with my stuff in her hand, she say, oh. What the hell do you mean, oh? We only say, oh, when something is embarrassing. Well, I'm humiliated. Now I see her talking to a group of girls, but I'm not about to make it known. I'm not about to stare. I'm not about to look because they gonna know that I'm guilty. So I'm just twirling the beach ball, you know what I'm saying, and I pass it to my guy Matt, you know what I'm saying, because he ended up coming down there a little bit later. So me and him, we just talking, we just socializing, and all of a sudden I hear, oh, Nigel! Now me and my man's Matt, we stayed down there in the deep end, and it worked out perfectly because after school we was supposed to go to GameStop, and we wanted to go to GameStop before they closed because we was about to get this game called The Warriors. So the gym teacher, he yelled out, everybody have a great weekend. I hope everybody enjoyed themselves. So we get to Matt crib, drop off the trunks, we go down to GameStop, we pick up the game, we come back, we take a shower, and we play the game. As we play the game, my mind is completely taken off of it. Until my man's Matt yell out, oh. He looked on his cell phone, right? I didn't have a cell phone at this time. I did not have social media, right? And this girl made a status, said, everybody, Nigel has a little shrimp. Alright, man, I'm gonna go ahead and bounce up out of here. Alright, familia, that is the end of this story time. If you liked it, please like, please comment, please share. And comment below, man. Have you ever got embarrassed like this? I hope you did, because I really hope I'm not in this alone. Ah, bitter! Goodbye, big bye.